Hello and welcome to the next episode of Creating Mobile Game series. In this video, we will add sounds and music to our game. Since we already completed the game, I will not mention that you can try completed game on itch.io and Google Play Store. However, don't miss my next video by subscribing for the channel. If you have any feedbacks or questions, please leave them in the comments section. And of course, hit that like button. With that said, let's get started. Okay, so for this particular video, I don't have much of agenda. I just want to add some sounds to our game because right now it looks a bit boring, or better say not looks, but it feels boring. Even though we have okay-ish appealing now, but then nothing happens in our menu when we play, when we walk on the snow, when we jump, when we hit decoration. Everything should be followed by some music or sound effect, and that's what we're going to do today. So we need to have some place where we will put all of our sound effects and music. So I'll create a folder for that, call it sound, and I'll drag all of my audio files into this folder. When we have our audio files, let's go to our main menu and add some main menu music here. It will be easy to do. We just need to add audio source. And so into audio clip, we need to attach a sound. So I'll be using this present on Christmas morning from testlionstudios.com. You can find some royalty-free music there. And that's actually it. We also need to make sure that it says play on awake is checked. And we also want to play it in the loop because it's our main menu. So it just should play all the time. And if you hit play now, you should be able to hear the sound. So let's try it out. I'll try to make it not too loud. Great, so I hope you hear that. And finally, we have some sounds in our main menu, which is great already. It's making the game already much better. We feel this Christmas spirit. Okay, so when we have that, and go to another scene, which is our game scene. And here, of course, it will be trickier to do, but still, let's again create some audio source. And so we'll probably use few audio sources for different purposes. So we will have our main source, so which will be like background music, I guess. So let's call it BG sound, and here we will attach another music, another sound. So let's go to our sounds folder, and so here I believe this one is something that I want. So let me lock this screen, and then again I'll put it here, and I will again play it on awake, and again it will be a loop thing. So let's try this out. So yeah, this is the music what we will be hearing when we're playing the game. So we'll be running, listening to this calm melody, and decorating the tree, of course. But now we don't need to add the sounds for running and decorating. So let's do that. And so we will use a few techniques to play these sounds when we're running and decorating and jumping. But for that, first what we need to do, we want to attach one more component to our player, which is audio source. So audio source will be a child object of our player. So every time our player move, audio source will be moved as well. So for a mobile game, as such, like for this casual mobile game, it doesn't bring us much value. But I mean, like if we rely a lot on the sound in our game, then it's a good idea to put it in the right place, the source, the audio source, because with movements we will hear our sounds from different perspectives, and so it's very important to have. And so here we can say player sound. And so we're not attaching anything to audio clip, but then we need to go to our player, and here we want to create references for all of these sound effects. So we want to create one more public variable, which is audio clip, and we will have few references to our sounds. So we want to have clip for jump sound, and also for walk sound, and for decorate Now, before we attach those, we actually also want to have a reference to AudioSource itself, which is on our player. We can do public AudioSource. Yeah, we will do it. So movement, I would say that walking sound will be great to trigger from animation. So, and to do that, to trigger something, some whatever function or method from animation, we need to have some public function. Let's say on walk sound. And here we just need to take our audio source and play on shot. So which means play on shot will be played once, and we need to provide audio clip that we want to play. So it will be our walk sound, and that's it. With jumping, it will be a bit different. So we have here on jump pressed. So here we just want to have this set trigger jump, and here we will just use this same thing, audio source play on shot, jump sound. And then another one, which is decoration sound. So I will just copy this method, and here will be on decorate sound, play on shot, decorate. And so because we need to call it from outside our player, because we're not controlling when we press in this decoration thing. So this logic is held by our Christmas tree, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So here we have this on button down decorate. We're calling this on place decoration. So here we already have our movement controller or player attached. So if we can do it, we just say somewhere here, it doesn't matter, on decorate sound, and that's it, and it will play this sound for us. And so now let's go back to our Unity and here select our player. And so for movement, if we wait a bit, and now let's attach all of the missing things. So first of all, we want to add audio source here, then jump sound, walk sound, and decorate sound. So let's log our player inspector, then go to sounds. And so here for jump sound. And then for walk, it's one of these steps, and decorate sound will be fragment retrieve away here. And then so now what we want to do, and jump and decorate will be already working, but for walking, what we need to do, we want to select our player, then we need to add animation tab. So let's do that, animation, and then we go to walk animation, and let's say, so it has 33 frames. Let's say that somewhere here we will trigger our function. So we can select this icon, just click here, and as you can see that this thing appeared. And so if we select this one, we can then choose function, which will be run. So, and we select movement controller, then methods, and we say on walk sound. And so now every time when animation walk is working, in this 15 frame, it will play our sound. So let's try this out. Okay, so with these sounds, game looks and feels much better. I do really like it. As you can see, we just finished our level, but there's no sound indication that level's completed. And so for that, we will use kind of similar strategy. So we want to have some audio clips on our UI manager, because UI manager is responsible for showing us different views of our game, different menus. And so we will need to have this audio source, which is our BG sound, and we want to have some public audio clips. So first of all, it is win sound and also game over. So let's play with that a bit. So first of all, what we want to show is, where's win condition? Yeah, let's go here. On win condition, what do we want to do? We want to say that audio source and then maybe stop. So what it will do, it will stop playing clip. And so after we stop it, we want to say that's play on shot. So it's not played, simultaneously, because if I'm not mistaken, this will not stop at anyhow the clip that already working, but instead it will just work in parallel. So on top of one that we already have, it will also provide one more sound. So here we want to have this wind sound. And so we will use the same thing for our lose or game over. When the timer is off, here we're just saying that please music stop and play our game over sound. It looks amazing. However, so we have this stop thingy here. I guess that on our pre-start menu, we just need to make sure that our sound is playing. So let's just play on the pre-start menu because it's shown immediately when we start in our scene, right? So it shouldn't affect anyhow, but I'm not sure. Let's try it out. So back in Unity again, we select in our canvas and I will just lock inspector, and here we need to drag our background sound audio source and win and game over sounds. Okay, with this done, let's just save our scene and try this out. That sounds much better now. If I'll press, let's say, yeah, next level. Yeah, we hear it immediately, that sound is started. So let's try to lose now. Okay, great. I hope you heard this sound of set game over. And on this note, I want to say that it's it for today. As you can see, even though our game is a mobile game, we're missing one tiny detail, which is mobile controlling. We don't have mobile controls right now, so we cannot say that it's a mobile game without mobile controlling. So in the next video, we'll be working on mobile controls. If you enjoyed this video and you want to support me, you can always do it on Patreon for some extra perks, HAO, or you can check my assets, including this game, in Unity Asset Store. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.